Hey, everybody, and welcome back.
Yeah.
We're diving into something today that's really been blowing up online lately.
Yeah.
All this talk about German pride.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I feel like everyone's talking about it. We've got to
Right.
figure out why. I mean, it's kind of strange, right?
It is interesting.
What is it about being proud to be German that's suddenly so controversial?
Yeah, it is interesting.
So I've got a speech that totally went viral, and then just tons of social media posts.
Uh-huh.
And they're all kind of grappling with this question of what it even means to be German today,
Yeah.
like in the 21st century.
Well, and I think what's so interesting is that it seems like this all stems back to this one phrase
Okay.
that we keep seeing pop up from this political rally.
Okay.
I am proud to be German.
I am proud to be German.
And it's not really
That's it.
the phrase itself,
Right.
but the context is what's really got people.
Interesting. Okay, so give us the context then.
Yeah, so this wasn't just any rally.
Yeah.
This was a rally for a political party called the AfD,
Okay. The AfD.
which is the
I don't know much about.
alternative for Germany.
Okay.
And they're often considered
Okay.
a pretty right-wing party.
Right wing over. Okay.
So when you see people connect this pride
Yeah.
to iconic figures like Bach, Beethoven, Goethe,
Oh, yeah.
it adds this whole other.
It's like they're using them as
Yeah.
proof that their ideology is the right one.
Exactly. It's like reclaiming
Right.
these figures for specific ideology, and that's a powerful move.
Yeah, I can see how that would be.
And then on top of that, we have this audio clip
Right.
from the rally where the speaker practically shouts, "It's okay to be proud to be German."
Wow.
You can just hear the emotion in their voice,
Oh.
and it's clear that this is something they've really wrestled with,
Really?
on a personal.
On a personal level. Wow. So it's almost like they're saying, I've been told I can't be proud to be German, but I am.
Yes, exactly. Pushing back against this idea of
Okay.
German guilt.
German guilt.
Oh, right.
That's been so ingrained.
You know, that whole post-World War II
Exactly. Since World War II.
feeling of responsibility.
Yeah, this feeling of
That happened.
responsibility for the action
Yeah.
of past generations.
That's a tough one to carry around with you.
And the speaker even talks about how this guilt
Uh-huh.
made it hard for them to even appreciate their own heritage.
Oh, wow.
They felt almost ashamed to
Right.
connect with
Yeah.
German culture.
So they describe it as a struggle. They're trying to figure out.
A very personal
Exactly.
without feeling guilty.
Exactly. Where they felt like they couldn't fully embrace their German identity because of this
Weight of history.
weight of history.
Yeah.
But then they talk about finding this path
The way through this.
through music,
Oh, interesting.
specifically playing the violin
Okay.
and listening to the works of
Here we go.
Beethoven.
I knew Beethoven was going to come up.
Of course.
Of course.
The quintessential German
Exactly.
composer.
So Beethoven's music becomes this entry point
Gateway
to being okay with being German.
to reconnect with
Yeah.
German culture.
That's so fascinating.
And they even talk about Moonlight Sonata as a piece about resilience, about overcoming challenges.
I mean, I could see that, I guess. It's definitely
Interesting.
a powerful piece of music.
Interpretation.
Yeah. And that's where I feel like we start to see how
Yeah.
one person's experience
Yeah.
can connect with these much bigger.
Exactly how individual experiences
Right.
can intersect with these broader narratives
About national identity.
about national identity.
Wow. So their reading of Moonlight Sonata could be about
Yeah.
wanting to move past the bad stuff in German history
Yeah, like a desire to
and be proud of the good stuff again.
move beyond the shadow of the past.
Yeah.
To reclaim a sense of pride in German history and achievement.
Like Beethoven.
Exactly.
So then they bring up another big name,
Oh,
Goethe,
good.
and his big book, Faust.
Faust. I mean, talk about
Okay, we're going deep now.
going deep into the German cultural well,
I mean, that's about as German as it gets.
right? And Faust is all about
Okay, tell us.
striving,
Okay.
the human desire to push boundaries,
Okay. So some might even say
like never being satisfied.
it's about the relentless pursuit of
Yeah.
knowledge and power, no matter the cost.
No matter what, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can see how that could resonate with someone
Yeah.
who feels like German identity has been suppressed
Right.
and needs to be reclaimed, maybe even reasserted on the world stage.
Like, Germany's back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then there's this line that I just can't get past.
Oh, I will not apologize for crimes that I have not committed.
That's a powerful statement.
It's like, whoa, hold on.
A direct challenge to this whole
Like, how do you even respond to that?
notion of inherited guilt, wouldn't you say?
Like,
It's a statement that's going to evoke
are you saying I should or shouldn't feel guilty?
strong reactions.
Yeah.
Some people might find it liberating,
Okay.
a refusal to be burdened by the past. Others might see it as a denial of responsibility,
Right. A way to just ignore the hard parts of history.
a way of brushing aside the complexities of history.
Yeah. And then, especially when they bring up their dad
Oh, yeah.
escaping from East Germany.
That adds a whole other...
Come on.
How am I supposed to feel about that?
To their personal narrative. It reminds us that
Yeah.
German identity isn't monolithic.
Right. Not everyone's the same.
There are different experiences.
Yeah.
Different political perspectives.
And within Germany itself.
within Germany itself.
So,
And this speaker's family history.
really highlights the impact of these recent historical events,
Like what?
like the Cold War, the division of Germany,
Oh, right.
and how those events continue to shape individual perspective.
Yeah. One guy's running from socialism. The other guy's worried about
Exactly.
World War II.
It's
just
complicated.
a lot.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it all builds up to this, like,
Yeah.
big finish where they say
The climate.
that they support the AfD.
Right. Their
Like, it all makes sense. Now, they were
personal pride with their support.
trying to get me on their side this whole time.
For the AfD,
Wow.
they present the AfD as the answer,
Okay.
the vehicle for reclaiming German sovereignty
Yeah.
and freedom. It's a powerful message that directly connects individual aspirations
Okay.
with a specific political agenda.
So we've gone from a social media post to this whole speech with all this personal stuff and history.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
A lot-
National pride, cultural heritage,
Yeah.
the weight of history,
Right.
political ideologies.
What's the point?
I think what's so fascinating is how this one phrase,
I am proud to be German.
I'm proud to be German, has become this lightning rod
Okay.
for such complex and
Uh-huh.
often conflicting emotions.
Because you've got people who agree and disagree.
Exactly. It highlights how personal experiences and national narratives
Or all mixed.
are intertwined.
Yeah.
And it raises these important questions about
Okay.
how we deal with historical legacies,
Okay.
both individually and collectively.
Like, how do I even process all this?
Right. And then it makes us think about how these individual stories become part of these larger
Yeah.
political movements.
Like, what seems like one guy just being proud might actually be
Exactly what might seem like
something bigger.
a simple expression of pride
Right.
can tap into these deeper currents of identity belonging
Oh, wow.
and even resentment.
So these debates about national identity,
Yeah.
they're not simple at all.
They're rarely straightforward.
There's a lot to think about.
There are always multiple perspectives, multiple interpretations,
And it's up to us to, like,
and it's up to each of us
figure it out.
to engage with these complexities thoughtfully and critically.
Wow. That's a lot. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time.